that's the vengeance. And I'm not going to say this. Anybody who's in foster care, just be honest with you, listen, it was given the vengeance of foster care. Whatever, like, whoever hurt Jessica by not being there in her life, she laid it on Jimmy. I think we need to have a real conversation about the situation, right? So here's a couple things that came up. The directness, she said, was an issue for her. Him leaving her alone. She felt like he should have left her alone if he wasn't sure. He wasn't sure. And you got to the 5th day. You know this, you got to the 5th day. So everyone should have been cool with that. She says she deserves more. I was like, okay, I hear what you're saying. I said, but does he owe her more? I mean, what more did she want? Okay. She's angry, she's hurt, and that, you know, time is up. She felt like she could have chose, like she had more, if she had more time. But I was like, baby, you were there for 5 days. You stuck on Jimmy and no one else. So why would you think why would you think he's wasting your time? You should have had somebody else that you were connecting with. That wasn't his fault, but anyway, we'll discuss that. She said, you're never going to leave me wondering. And I'm not going to lie to you. Listen, I hear it though. You wanted an ultimatum at that point, and you could have. I'm not going to lie to you. You have every right to ask him to make a choice. But when he doesn't make a choice, you can't be angry at him that he doesn't make a choice. You have to walk away, right? You can't be angry he doesn't make a choice. You have to walk away. You get what I'm saying to you? So at that point, she should have walked away. Yeah? And then she obviously wrote a letter. I put here, wrote a future letter. She wanted him to watch. She wrote a future letter. But she wasn't and let me say this. I'm not angry at the fact that Jessica, you know, wrote a letter, right? I get it. We write letters in the future. I'm not mad at it. I'm not angry at it. I didn't think it was manipulative per se from her doing so. People do some stuff like that, right? Because someone else brought a rock and said that I love is blind. I get it. Now, maybe she was thinking that it might seal the deal. Okay, yeah. But my thing is that when she was hurt, she went for the jugular. And whenever you're hurt and you go for the jugular, that pain is already there. That's got nothing to do with that person there. That's to do with whatever was there already, which means it would have come out beforehand. Now, I already said this. Jessica intentionally withheld the information about having a kid because she felt like it would be a disadvantage for her. So she's intentionally held that information back. So that's something that she has to take accountability for. And because I remember I said this about men, they make decisions based on what you provide them information for. Once he started building a picture without a child in it, and you add a child, it's gonna be a problem. Now, what he should have done has been honest about the fact that, listen, the kid thing is throwing me off. Can't lie to you. It's really throwing me off and it's making me feel some type of way. And you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. That you having a kid is making me not want to lean towards you because I'm not sure if I'm ready to really able to be a father for you just yet. That's a real conversation, right? Now, I'm going to play a little bit of a clip. Hopefully I get the right clip because she went in. Old girl said, you go and get this villain story. You go and get this villain conversation.
To choke. You're gonna choke. You are going to need your EpiPen to open up your airways because you are going to be in disbelief of what you missed out on.
We need a minute for that comment. We need a motherfucking minute for that comment. First and foremost, I don't know if he's got allergies. I hope he hasn't, because that's scary. Right? She's gonna if he has allergies, okay. If she has allergies, if he has allergies, she's joining Matt. Because when you start talking like this is reckless talking. Okay? All right? That is reckless talking. Okay, I want to say it again. If he has allergies, okay? If you have allergies, then she's joining Matthew in that villainary box. Because when you tell someone that you're going to choke, knowing that person has allergies and they need to clear their airways, that's not a life and death situation. That's not a joke. You can't use that as a comment. No, real spit. The same way I said about Matthew and him talking reckless, the fact that she had a father and knew her father passed away and played on that, it's disgusting. If you know that someone has an allergy and then you try to make a comment about an EpiPen, it's disgusting. So you will join Matthew in that box, what I call absolutely scumbag villainy that we can't joke with. Okay? And it was bound to happen because if you're really wounded, unfortunately, that woundedness, right, hasn't been dealt with. Right? Now I get it. I actually understand that she was angry because what happened was he went to tell Chelsea that he loved her. The problem was it happened on the same day. And because it happened on the same day, right, he doesn't get to give that message to her. Okay? And so, unfortunately, in this scenario, I get why she's vexed, because she's probably feeling like she's got played. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's probably feeling like, wait, is he playing me? Am I a dickhead? Because I've expressed how I feel to you, and you haven't. And if you knew you were gonna say, I love you, and this is where Jimmy messed up. Jimmy should have never gone and told old girl that he loves her. He should have waited to have a conversation with old girl here, Jessica first, and then gone and told Chelsea, I love you. Right? That's what he should have done. Okay? Now you knew, now whether she said this, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I hear it. But the camel's back was already getting broken. It's just the fact that the last straw broke the back. But it was under pressure already. So what you should have done was gone to Jessica, had a conversation with Jessica, let her know, hey, listen, you know what? Like he said, I can't tell you something. Then he shouldn't have gone to Chelsea even and said something. He should have waited, because now it looks like, okay? Right? That's what I'm saying. Okay? So for me personally, what I'm looking at now is that there are problems on both sides here. Jimmy needed to open his mouth and be a bit more when it comes to his feelings and be real about it. Now, probably the Megan Fox thing, yes, it probably did. Once he said Megan Fox look-alike, once Chelsea said he is going. Now, here's my thing. Whilst I think it was disgusting the comment she made, she's absolutely right. I'm not gonna lie about it. Let's not lie about it. Okay, let's freaking be honest. When he sees what Jessica looks like, he gonna feel it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. When he sees what Jessica looks like, he gonna feel it a little bit, right? But also at the same time, let's not reduce men to only looking at women via the looks. All right. If I know you treat me badly, it doesn't matter how much your looks are. You're annoying. You treat me badly. Okay. If you treat me badly, that's what it is, right? So now, obviously, Chelsea obviously saying the Megan Fox comment, she knew exactly what she did. Sold that boy a dream. Sold that boy a dream. Sold that boy a mother freaking dream. Sold him a dream. Right? And Chelsea knew exactly what she was doing. That wasn't by mistake. Chelsea knew exactly what she's doing, and she's going to regret it if she chooses. By the way, we're still on episode 3 and 4. Please don't tell me what happens in 5 and 6. But if she chooses Jimmy, he gonna regret it. I even looked at the physique and I said, there's not even a back.